This is a HeadGum original.
Sorry, does everybody... I know we're recording, but are you guys ready? Like, do you feel good? Are you going to bring the energy?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get verbal confirmation from Billy?
Yeah, I was dancing to the theme.
He was dancing.
I just want to make sure we're starting this one out on the right foot because I feel like the past couple weeks have been less than par.
People in the
Bert,
comments
isn't
have
that good?
said it was a return to form, our best episodes yet.
That's
Less than
really
par is like what you
surprising.
strive for when you golf.
in golf, yeah, but subpar is below average.
What happened
Yeah.
last episode that made it so successful so that we can try and mimic it again?
It wasn't successful. It was just us like talking about shit and like friends connecting over bullshit that nobody.
All right,
cares
so then
about.
I'll start the conversation. Jeffrey,
No,
why
we
are
didn't
you
even start the
acting like a
show yet.
crybaby right
Hang
now?
on.
Yeah, you're kind of like... All right.
Now where the show has started and the energy is even worse than before. I hate
I don't want to
this.
dance
This
anymore,
sucks.
though. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Welcome to another edition of the HeadGum Podcast, Friday, January 28th. The fuck
Yeah.
is that?
End
Yeah.
of the month.
It's another date? Yeah.
Can't
Sounds
believe
about right.
dry January is almost over.
Have you been participating?
In dry January?
Mhm.
In what regard? Because I know some people do it for alcohol, some people do it for...
They don't
Eyes.
pee.
Just in any way.
I did
eyes
dry
have it.
eye
Dry ice
January.
January. The dry
really
ice
good.
bucket challenge.
We've got
January.
we've got Billy Scafuri on the fax, Marika Brownlee on the sax, and Amir Blumenfeld bringing up the rear. Happy birthday, Amir!
It's not my
So late.
last week.
It's like,
you know,
like 12
6
days
days
after
ago.
the fact.
Actually, we're
11
recording
days.
on my dad's birthday, so we can give him a
What's
shout
his
out.
name? Daron?
Just happy birthday to my dad. Moving on.
Happy birthday, Mr.
Holy
Blumenfeld.
shit.
Yeah.
That's right. You don't get to call him by his first name. 'Cause
I'm
you
sorry.
don't know
yeah.
him by his first name.
It just
Jeffrey, what do
doesn't-
you do for your dad on his birthday?
Send him a gift.
I feel like I caught you off guard here.
Oh,
3 years different.
here's a question. My dad's birthday is Saturday. What should I get him? Because I have not bought anything.
Send him something perishable.
Okay, go on.
Like go to Martha's Country Bakery in Williamsburg and get the Napoleon with berries. Ship it to him.
He has sent me cookies.
Oh, that's
He sent me
good.
cookies for my birthday from Bird Cookie Company in Savannah. Which
What are
they're
some
great.
of his interests, Marika?
Cooking,
Well water.
well water, rice.
What about an Omsby gift card?
To a place all the way across the country that doesn't even exist anymore.
I should honestly buy him an Exactly Rice t-shirt.
Oh, that's pretty
He
good.
won't understand it at all because what does it even mean? But yeah, he's gardening a lot,
Oh, wow.
cooking a lot.
You know what might have that special touch, lets him know that you really know him and care about him, is a Starbucks gift card.
Yeah,
$5.
That's so
maybe?
standard.
$5
$5
Starbucks gift
iTunes.
Can't even get the biggest size.
yeah.
Trenty. Do you guys have any friends that don't know their parents' birthdays?
No.
It's a very specific thing that's come up a few times where I've talked to somebody who's like, I don't know. I keep forgetting if my dad's birthday is like the 23rd or the 24th of January. And I always think that's really fucked up.
I did have some friends that didn't remember their parents' birthdays, but it was because they're like they didn't celebrate birthdays for their religion. So
What religion is that?
Christian Science.
No birthday celebration. That's a
Yeah.
bad one to have then. So you don't take medicine or have happiness on your day.
But when you
don't think
stub
it-
your toe, they give you a cake.
I think it was really, at least in their family, left open. Like the kids still celebrated birthdays, but the parents
Daniel, back at it again with the
so loud, so loud.
Can you guys accurately say what your parents' anniversary is?
I
Not
can
at all.
because it's insane.
What makes it
Go
so
on.
insane?
Well, they got married on 9/11, so that's a big one. And then it was
Not
also
2001.
No, but
Okay.
it did happen during a tragedy in their lives. They got married in 1972, the week of like the Munich Olympics, like Israeli wrestler assassinations.
Oh,
so
my
like they got married during like already a terrible tragedy, and then it became an even more localized version of that tragedy when they moved to America. And then 9/11. So yes,
There it is.
my parents' birthday, 9/11,
You
and
don't
I will
think-
never forget.
Yeah. You don't think that they were sort of the first domino to fall, and if they hadn't have wed, that those two things wouldn't have happened? I'm
No.
sorry to even ask.
No, you're not. You're like fucking rock hard thinking about the fact that the butterfly effect actually started with my parents and ended with 9/11.
It's also
There's
like
no way.
the correlation is so non-existent that it literally could have been any day. Like,
Yeah.
it's so far removed. They could their anniversary could have been like in January, and it would have been the same,
Course.
right?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm all bricked up. No, I am hard.
There it is.
What?
You're all what?
Was that worth
Yeah,
losing
do
the
it.
ad
Do it
revenue
again.
on
Actually,
YouTube? Was that moment where we spoke over you? Was that worth losing the ad revenue on YouTube, Jeff? Because it's out the window now, gone. This is all
Going
now
to the
just
Elvis
for fun.
state.
I'm all bricked up.
That's not really it was like it was a cover or something.
Yeah.
It's a karaoke thing with a backing track, and I really was hoping to find one without the backing track, but instead of I'm all shook up, I'm all bricked up. I'm hard as a rock and have nowhere to go. I've been kind of tucking the little thing into my belt loop.
Move
And-
on. Move on from whatever you're doing right now.
No, I know.
I didn't. I have like I
You
have about
do know.
45 minutes. I got like 45 minutes.
Can't waste
spend
any
30
of it
seconds
talking
nodding
about
and
that.
playing along.
Major
to this.
key alert, milk everything for what it's worth.
Don't say milk after that.
Oh, God. I lost my voice a little.
Jeff, you text me she a lot, and I just want to put this on record right now. Stop. Just stop. Like I told Amir
Yeah.
I told Amir
Big
months
time.
ago I'm not a she guy, not a big fan of the she. I don't care if my friends do it. They seem to be having fun with it. Have
Yeah.
fun. I've tried in various ways via text being like, I don't understand what that means. Don't send that to me. Now I'm on screen, locked in, telling you, stop sending me she. Not interested. There it is. On record. Thank you.
we started the
Right.
applause.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There's been a slew of new hires at HeadGum. Billy, can you speak to that?
Yeah, we've got Jenny, who is typing away. We've got new hire Jerry, who's doing great with sales. Fred and Stacy are hitting the ground running with localized attachments. And then, of course, we have Peter and Peter 2.
And they work in narcotics.
What?
This
Narcotics.
sucks.
Sales. Peter and Peter 2 work in sales.
Well,
Of
obviously.
narcotics, I thought.
We don't have we don't drug dealers at HeadGum.
No, I am
All right.
genuinely curious. Are there new hires at HeadGum?
Yeah, we're looking at an Anya. We're looking at a Michelle. We're looking at a Casey. We're looking at a John.
Wow.
We're looking at Kayla. We're looking at Gianna. Gianna's been on the show before. The others are brand new. And we don't know what quite to make of them. We don't know who's going to be a good addition and who's going to be gone within the year. We don't know who's
Nobody's
going
gonna be gone in a year.
All of
Paid
us have
off.
talked to them except for you.
You're
and
gonna
Billy,
be gone.
but the
You're
people-
gonna be gone
Wow.
in a year. Yeah.
So it's me and not Moriarty.
Yes, probably. Everyone is more important than you.
All
And your attitude is poor.
All right. That's fine. Yes.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's all
Love that
company.
octave. Love that
It's
octave.
all company.
The
And you know
falsetto. The falsetto from Geoff. This is what you
A
know.
little whispered falsetto.
You know he means it when he talks like this.
Yeah.
आप कब वापस आ रहे?
What are your guys' opinions on the new hires? Who's your favorite? Who's your least favorite? Who do you think is not really an addition? You know what I mean? So like they're
Why
on
are
the
we
team.
still on this
They're all
topic?
great. We're all excited.
They're all bricked up.
No.
They're just awesome coworkers and soon to be friends of
Soon
ours.
to be friends, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm rooting for Johnny.
Johnny's locked in. To your point, he's
What
not
do
a
you
new
mean?
hire.
You
He's
can
been
still
around
root
2
for him.
years.
No, I'm just rooting for him in general. Always a
Yeah.
fan.
He and I are doing a wine night on Thursday.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Yeah, I want
night.
to let's dig into your guys' weekend adventures because you posted a
Jesus.
photo
Yeah.
of Johnny sitting by himself in front of a mirror.
Correct.
What did you guys get up to?
We sorry, my leg's asleep. We went to the
This
gutter.
is like real flirt sleepover body language right now.
Yeah. So
Okay. Tell us about your hot
He's
weekend with
getting
Johnny.
into it.
we went to the gutter
Interesting.
in Williamsburg to bowl. 3.5 hour wait. You get a number like you're at a deli counter, and ours was, you guessed it, 69, and that was all we needed. You know, that sort of made the night fun. It imbued a certain passion and joy to the night's festivities. What else did we do, you ask? We played pool. We played strip solitaire on an ATM machine. We had a couple of Gansets, Nara or otherwise. And we just waxed a little bit, you know, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Friends were meeting each other left then right.
Are you laying on your stomach or are you
Yeah.
sitting
Yeah.
down?
Yeah.
Are you
elbows
laying on
the
your stomach or are you
ground.
sitting
I'm surprised
down?
his feet aren't kicked up and crossed.
Yeah,
I'm
behind his
kneeling.
head.
Just like talking about the gossip and the
Yeah.
drama and
Yeah.
the nude solitaire.
holding the mic
Yeah.
like it's an issue of Cosmopolitan magazine and you're taking a quiz with the girls during a sleepover.
Mhm.
Or are
He's a
you
big-
sitting down?
No, he's laying down. He's babysitter club. He's like reading in a tent right now.
It's hard to focus because my leg's even more asleep since I moved.
Noted.
Congrats.
Your
Nah,
leg's
So
been asleep
you went bowling.
since
what
you
you did.
moved to New York. You've had a numb appendage for a month and a half.
Yeah.
What's that song in Greece where it's like the slumber party? People are laying like that.
Tell
yeah.
me more. Tell
Oh,
me
yeah.
more. Was
No,
he
no.
all bricked up?
No, that's the first song. It's like
Yeah, she sings about like wanting to go to like become like a makeup specialist or something like that.
Beauty
Is it
school
Rizzo?
dropout?
Beauty school
Beauty
dropout?
school dropout. Yeah.
That's during the sleepover? I don't think so, is it?
I don't know.
I don't know Greece well.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
someone will let
fortunate.
us know over Twitter, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all bricked up.
Nice.
That's good. Yeah.
Why is it good when Billy does it?
It was the timing.
Nobody laughed when I
it
did
was,
Yeah.
It was the
And
timing.
you-
It was the fact that Billy did it.
and you can hear it clearly.
Yeah.
I'll continue to fill this silence. Marika, can you explain to me? We all saw it on your Instagram stories recently. You bought a $14 something at a farmer's market.
Yeah,
It looked
yeah,
like a
yeah.
mushroom and it looked like it could have ruined your day. What happened?
Yeah. Thank
It
you
was
for
a hen
asking.
of the woods on toast.
Yeah.
Can you mute yourself for
Can-
a second? I want to hear the answer.
Geoff ruined the story. Yeah, so I walked to my local green market on Sunday with the goal of buying mushrooms and bread to make mushrooms on toast. And I got there. I went to the mushroom guy. I was like, "What's your
The
credit
fun
card?"
guy.
Nice. I was like, "What's your credit card minimum?" He was like $6. I was like, "Great, I will find I assume small mushroom that will be worth that." Picked one out, gave it to him. he was like, that'll be $14. And I could not say no, thank you.
Yeah,
Was
it's
there
too
a weight?
late.
Could you like weigh it to find out? Or are you
That
just totally
was-
at the mercy of the moment?
No, it was like I weighed it. Yeah, Geoff, could
All right,
you?
Geoff, can you?
Marika, don't let him
Kinda
win.
just
Don't let him win.
It was a situation where I didn't feel comfortable enough like taking the mushroom and putting it back in the bin.
For sure.
And it was like, could I rip it into a piece? Probably not. I don't know what the like
That would
like
be a
the
bold
manners.
choice if you just snapped it in front of him.
now
Half off,
this
I guess, right?
Yeah. So then I'm getting close to the minimum. So yeah, I had to take it on the chin and
And how did it turn out?
buy the $14 mushroom, buy some bread, and then I went home, made it. I did a little.
What is it other than mushroom on? Like, is there butter involved? Is there olive oil?
Mhm.
There's
Walk us
butter
through.
involved.
Salt,
Yeah. So
pepper.
I had some leftover like white beans that I had made a while ago. So those were like really like herby white bean lemony situation. I turned that into a little spread. I put that on the toast. I cooked the mushroom. I like crisped it in a cast iron.
Yeah.
Did a little
Wow.
steak type thing where you like douse it
Wow.
with the butter and the
Yeah.
garlic and the thyme.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Got crispy. Spread on my bean liquid.
Where did you come up with this idea? Like, I've never even heard of this food. Is this like something that you saw on a television show?
I feel like I saw someone recently cooking mushroom toast. I've like made it before in multiple variations, and it like reminded me. I was like, oh, that's a thing I can eat. And then yeah, I put the toast in the same pan with the butter.
Wow.
Mhm.
Put on the
Mhm.
bean spread. Put on the mushrooms. Zested a little lemon zest on top.
Excuse me.
Getting hungry.
Cracked a little pepper.
Excuse
I don't
me.
even like
Shaved a
mushrooms,
little
but
parm.
like, holy shit, I'd be intrigued. And then do you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
leftover mushrooms?
I did not. I put them all in the bread and I ate it all. So I
$14 worth of homemade mushroom toast. My God.
Yeah, I was looking at a $20 breakfast at that point, plus the apple cider that I bought at the.
Not to
at
mention the
farmer's
labor.
market.
The
Yeah.
labor
Not to
mention the
alone.
labor.
It's supposed to
Yeah.
be cheaper when you do it at home.
Yeah, and I certainly was not. So I won't be buying mushrooms from the farmer's market again. That's what I learned. I mean, shop local by all means, but it couldn't be me for a $14 maitake. So yeah, that was my weekend. Fortunately.
All right, let's stop. You can't.
Yeah.
How are you going to edit out video, man? How are you going to edit that out?
We'll tell Grayson.
Black bar.
Yeah.
The
So that's
worst part
just
is
At least
extra
just
work for
stop.
somebody else.
the worst part is that Marika just gave us this full lesson in how she kind of like stumbled into learning that she didn't know what the price of this thing was. She still
Right.
went through it, and it kind of
Yeah.
like put her in this position. That is exactly when you're supposed to drop major key alert.
Yeah.
And then say, don't buy something without knowing the price. But you were so busy with this stupid notes app gag that you
Trying
weren't
to
paying
make it about
attention to
himself.
And yes, 100%. And we actually missed the first opportunity, probably in HeadGum Podcast history, to hit major key alert and drop some sort of lesson. But
Yeah.
no
in a
tap.
sincere way. And now
That
it's
was
also
easy.
like
Yeah.
an obligation for Grayson, I was going to say. All right, commercial break, I guess. Yeah.
Thank you to Athletic Greens for sponsoring this episode of our show. Guys, I truly like this product a lot. I mean, I've been using Athletic Greens every day. I feel more energized, like I'm getting the nutrition that I need without having to take a bunch of pills, man. All right? You might not have the time for that, but if you want better gut health, more energy, an optimized immune system, and you hate taking pills and vitamins, but you want a supplement that actually tastes great, check out Athletic Greens. All right, so what is this stuff? Well, with one delicious scoop of Athletic Greens, you're absorbing 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens to help start your day right. The special blend of ingredients supports your gut health, your nervous system, your immune system, your energy, recovery, focus, and aging, all the things. All right, I take it this every morning. Right before my coffee, I'll do water, Athletic Greens, coffee, and it's the best way to start your day. I mean, it's really got me energized for the new year, and I'm excited that they started sponsoring us when they did. The taste, I would say, is sort of tropical, It's not too earthy. And I would highly recommend it. I'm somebody who doesn't like green juices or, honestly, even the taste of uncooked vegetables at all. So, but I still like Athletic Greens. It's still more than tolerable. Tons of people take some kind of multivitamin, and it's important to choose one with high quality ingredients that your body will actually absorb. AG1, Athletic Greens' drink, is a micro habit with big benefits, and it's one thing that you can do for yourself every single day to take great care of yourself. Your subscription also comes with a year's supply of vitamin D, which is incredibly important to add in these winter months where we don't get as much sunlight. So right now, it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition, especially heading into flu and cold season. It's just one scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. No need for a million different pills and supplements to look out for your health. And to make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of, again, immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is go to athleticgreens.com/what's that? Again, that's athleticgreens.com/what's that to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance. Thanks, Athletic Greens. And we're back. Oh my God, we're having fun.
Yeah, your spirits are up now.
They were up the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I just was starting to get a little fragile.
Yeah, because you were in charge. You weren't driving the car for 4 seconds, so you start feeling threatened and annoyed. Occur, actually.
I get that.
Should we bring that back?
Aperitifs. What do we know about them? Are we fans at all?
Does this have to do with the wine date that you had the other night? Now you're like, you learned something or something? Oh.
Yeah, Averna. You know your shit, Brownlee.
Yeah. Got this. I have Pims.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
I am more of a fan of the sweeter digestifs. Right?
So something else. So not what you brought up. You brought up one thing and then you're like, actually, I'm a fan of something else entirely. Just ask us about digestives. That's cute
that you like what I asked about, but I'm actually into this whole other thing.
Marika's like, yeah, I got some of that too. And you're like, I've been doing gin tasting.
Oh, that is funny. That is funny. But we'd have to get to our first segment. Is everybody fine with that? Can we move forward as a team instead of everybody coming at me all the time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds great.
Welcome to HeadGum Podcast Trivia. All right? None of this blank or nah. None of this, Drew or Mariah. It's just trivia. All right? I think it'd be fun. I thought that this would be fun because Marika and I have been trying to do trivia for the better part of a decade to no avail. And, Amir, weren't you looking at real estate in Vail?
No.
Why
are you going to say something about Zona Gale or
Wiley Vale?
Yeah.
Frankie Yale? No. Rest in peace to all of them, friends of the show. It's just trivia, but because there's an odd number of you guys, can we split into 2 teams?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can we do Marika and Billy versus Amir?
Sure.
All right.
Are you going to be laying in this gossip position for the rest of the podcast? You think you're fully committed at this point?
I think. What do your legs look like? Like zoom down. Up. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
And now cross the ankles.
That's somebody else's legs.
The ankles. See if you could play this whole game with your legs kicked up and your ankles crossed.
I see. He's leaning on a couch. Yeah.
Oh, he's cheating.
All right, so it's Marika and Billy versus Amir. Do you guys want to come up with team names?
No.
Got it. All right. First up, Marika and Billy. In Greek mythology, who is the leader of the underworld?
This is HeadGum Podcast trivia.
Correct. Absolutely correct.
So this is trivia about anything. It just happens to be on the HeadGum Podcast, not like HeadGum Podcast's trivia.
Right.
No, this is just trivia about anything.
Got it.
All right, Team Amir, what color does gold leaf appear to be if you hold it up to light?
Yellow?
Green, actually. That's going to be green. All right. Team Billy.
What kind of light?
Like a light bulb or a candle, any light. Team Marika and Billy, which house was Harry Potter sorted into?
Gryffindor?
Nope, that's
Correct. I'll take
name
Marika's.
of the school.
I'll take Marika's because I heard it first. It is Gryffindor. All right, Team Shmuel. At which hospital did the first heart transplant take place?
Yale.
The correct answer is Groot Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I mean, the heart's a very important part of the body. You should learn.
Agreed. All right, Team Marika, Team Billy. What color are cranberries?
Ricky, you want to take it?
Yeah, I'll take it. Red.
Correct.
Sometimes white.
Sometimes white. Bonus points will
That's,
be awarded for.
Like, there's no. Yeah, You're asking them incredibly easy questions. Colors of fruits, like first grader trivia, and you're asking me like the name of Danish hospitals where medical history happened.
AB, I usually agree with you on most things, but everyone
Billy
knows
knew the
Guru
answer to
Sure.
that. Yeah.
Everyone knows Guru Sure.
Okay.
You kind of have no ground to stand on because Billy knew that.
Amir just
Also,
won me
I
back
knew
over
that gold
again.
leaf appears to be green.
Yeah.
I don't know why you feel like publicly victimized. Maybe it's just that you don't have a teammate.
We're just playing around. We're just playing
it's just a
around. Keep
game.
it light. Keep it
This
light.
is
Jeff.
truly. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to Amir. All right.
And I'm talking to you now.
This is for Team Amir. In 1547, who became...
I don't know anything about that year. That's such a long time ago.
Just listen to the question, jerk. In 1547, who became the first Tsar of Russia?
Nicholas.
That's going to be Ivan the
I've been
Fourth.
the fourth.
The fourth?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm terrible.
exactly.
What
Gryffindor.
were like the first three doing if he's the first Tsar? And he's not even the first Ivan. He's the fourth Ivan and the first Tsar. It's
just wasn't
easier
the
to be a
first
Tsar.
He's a Zarvin.
That's really good.
That's cool.
All right, for Team Billy and Marika, spell the word A.
Can I ask a question
Yes.
about? Are we talking about like a like hello, or are you talking about
Are
the
you asking me to
left?
use it in a sentence?
Yeah,
Yes.
that would be great.
All right. This is a sentence.
Gotcha. Billy, do you want to take this one?
I might have another question. What
Yeah.
country does this word derive from?
It is English.
A.
You
Marika,
can't
any more
steal their
questions?
thing. That's actually going to be points on the front and back end for Billy and Marika because Amir interrupted
I guess
their
not.
question.
I guess
It is-
I got it right.
the correct answer was A.
A. Yeah. Cool. That makes
all right.
sense.
Quickly back to Team Amir. The Taj Mahal was constructed as the tomb of the wife of which Mughal emperor?
Just
Talk it out,
I-
AB. Talk it out. Talk about
I
what
don't
you
know anything
Mughal
about
emperors.
nothing. I
So
don't
just
know
start
anything.
with general emperors, and then maybe you'll stumble into a Mughal fact that you forgot you knew.
An emperor. Well, I'm watching The Great. That's about a Russian emperor.
Yeah, so you should have gotten the question about. That's why you said Nicholas. You're thinking Nicholas
Yeah.
Holt, but
Yeah.
you should have gotten that one.
By the way, have I talked about Nicholas Holt on this podcast before? I'm a huge fan now through that show.
He's great.
You've
He's
tweeted
very
about
good.
him.
Have you watched the movie where he's trying to kill a child and there's like fires?
No,
on
what movie is
HBO.
that?
I haven't watched it yet. It's like with Angelina Jolie.
Is he
Come
good?
back to me. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet, but I want
Got
to.
it.
It's in it.
Out of time. The correct answer was Shah Jahan.
Yeah.
You know what would be a good nickname to describe his talent?
Yeah.
No Limit Holt him. I'll try it again. I think everyone's headphones simultaneously.
Yeah, can you say it again?
Break.
Maybe also
We've never done
Another break for that.
Another break for that. Thank you to Factor for sponsoring this episode of our show. Guys, it's a new year, and I'm back in action. All right, I've got things to do, people to see, and I don't want to spend time in line at the grocery store or hunched over the stove. But I don't have to meal plan or prep now that I have my subscription to Factor. Factor makes it easy for me to eat clean 24/7 with fresh, never frozen, prepared meals that are so delicious you won't believe they're actually good for you. Factor saves me time by delivering chef-crafted meals to my doorstep, eliminating the hassle of grocery shopping and meal prep, not to mention cleanup. All right, doing dishes is my least favorite chore. All right, and I don't have a dishwasher here. I don't have a dishwasher in LA, so Factor really helps me out in that way. Factor tackles the tough stuff so that I don't have to. Their registered dietitians and expert chefs work hand in hand to create meals with nutritious ingredients. And with more than 27 meal options every week, I'm never bored. Factor even knows my preferences because they offer vegan and vegetarian meals, cold-pressed juices, smoothies, energy bites, plant-based bars, extra protein, which is what I do, veggie sides, which is what I do sometimes, and more to keep me fueled and focused all day long. So if you're interested, head to go.factor75.com/plans and use code What's That 120 to get $120 off your first 5 weeks of meals. Again, that's code What's That 120 at go.factor75.com/plans. Thanks, Factor. All right, back to Team Billy. Marika or Billy, with this one, there are no wrong answers. Just what's your favorite song?
Happy birthday.
That's good. Marika?
Oh, I have to answer too. Jizz in My Pants by The Lonely Island.
Correct. All right, Amir, what is the scientific name of potash alum?
Potassium, you said?
Potash alum.
One more time, Geoff.
The scientific
Potash alum.
That's the new okapoko salad.
aluminum.
Correct answer is potassium aluminum sulfite.
Yeah.
Sulfate. So
that's why I got to sound it out.
This bit was supposed to be that I was giving Amir the harder questions and theirs got progressively easier, but Marika and Billy knew all 5 of the ones I threw at Amir.
No, they
This
didn't.
is unbelievable.
I don't think so.
I think
Yeah,
so.
we're pretty smart. That's the end of the game. We won.
That's the end of the game.
Nice.
You guys won it after the second question, really, but I'm going to give it to you.
There's no points for dancing.
Just bragging rights for and he doesn't.
Haven't we
have
already
them.
heard this song in this episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're closing out this segment, and then there's going to be another game show.
You can
song.
just kill it. Just kill the song. Yeah.
No song over this part.
Welcome to Cartier or Arbor Day.
So this is one of the games
Yeah.
that you said we're not going to play on this episode.
Yeah.
Mariah versus Drew.
Right. You sort of gave us false hope that there would be.
This person hosts The Price is Right. Wrong, Mariah.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Yeah.
2 points. $800.
So it's Cartier or what?
Arbor
Cardi
Day.
B. Why not Cartier or Cardi B?
That's really good.
No, shit, really?
That's
Yeah, those two
that's
letters.
It
a
could have
lot
been like A
funnier.
or B answer.
Yeah. Also, what's Arbor? Like, when is Arbor Day? Is it topical at all to do that?
It's the last Friday in April.
It's awful.
All right, let's just play, and then I'll come up with something else.
Do flowers and plants get looped into the whole Arbor Day celebration, or is it straight tree?
I think it's tree.
It's just tree.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
It's cold.
All right, blank has been around since 1872.
Mm.
The sweater you're wearing.
Cartier.
Arbor Day. Actually, Cartier is 1847. Unlike distant relative FDR, Teddy Roosevelt did not see the importance of blank.
Arbor Day.
Incorrect. Teddy Roosevelt was actually one of the biggest proponents of Arbor Day as U.S. president. FDR, on the other hand, was gifted a Cartier and wore it almost every day. And Teddy Roosevelt wasn't much for displays of wealth. Fucking idiot. Gifting your spouse an item from blank is a common display of affection.
If you can't read it, my screen says this is boring.
Gifting your spouse an item from blank is a common display of affection. You made
Now
it
I
all
capitalized
caps.
boring.
You made it all
I kind
caps.
of want to get them all wrong.
All right.
Cardi B.
That's not one of the answers.
But it's wrong still.
I'm not even going to give him the satisfaction of being wrong.
I haven't been
It's
paying
just
attention
outside
Arbor
of
Day.
bounds.
Just Arbor Day.
Yeah.
Correct!
Okay.
Imagine giving your wife a fucking oak.
Man, I
How
was not
sick
paying
is that?
attention. And to hear you just say that random ass sentence. What?
Are you kidding me? Amir turned his
Amir's
video
gone.
off. I think this is a good game. This
How?
is crazy. Andy Warhol loved blank, probably.
So
Arbor
just
Day.
subject, yeah.
Cartier.
I mean,
He's famously
Good.
quoted as saying that he wore the Cartier tank watch not because he set the time or used it, but because it was the watch to wear. So he probably loved Cartier.
I went
can
from
you send the quote where he said it was the watch to wear?
Send it where? Like you don't
on
trust
Slack. Yeah, it's a sentence only you would say, and I just want confirmation.
me? No, he 100%. I mean, I can find it. You want the
Yeah.
exact quote?
Yeah, you can, I mean, just like after or something just to confirm. I mean, I'm sure he also liked trees probably. So in a way, I think we're all right.
I don't wear a tank watch to tell the time. Actually, I never even wind it. I wear it because it's the watch. I wear a tank because it's the watch to wear. This has interrupted the flow, and I think it was going really well.
No
One
way.
One way to celebrate blank is to plant a tree.
love going full screen on just Amir's name. Him screaming, "No way!" Just
Yeah, the box lighting up. Beautiful.
One way to celebrate blank is to plant a tree.
Cartier.
Correct. Imagine fucking putting into soil a spruce to celebrate how fast and loose you played with cash to get a Cartier crash.
So one way to know when someone doesn't know when they're going to say something is the second word they say is fucking. And they use that as a little bridge, like a 2-beat, like, okay, I'm going to say something after this. And he said,
crutch.
imagine fucking. And then he just started sweating
Yeah.
and talking.
To be
And
honest, I chose that because I thought he was going to say it was right and then have to make up something. And I just wanted to put the pressure on him to do so.
a successful trap.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Geoff, go to the next segment.
No, we have to finish this one out. because-
Hey, you know it'd be cool if you went to the next segment.
Try something new. This is a
No.
dud.
blank is closely tied to nature.
Fucking Arbor Day.
Cartier. In 2020, Cartier founded Cartier for Nature, a fund dedicating to preserving biodiversity and healthy ecosystems.
Nice. Nice, man.
Blank
Good job.
creates one of Geoff's favorite watch straps.
We could be talking about so many more interesting things right now. Still dragging this stupid segment through the stupid mud. I don't care. The listeners don't care.
Actually,
no
no,
one cares.
incorrect. Arbor Day.
Oh, God.
Because if you think about it, the more trees that are planted, the more that oxygenates the atmosphere, which also helps cows. from which their hides are turned into suede and made by the Theo and Harish watch strap store, my favorite strap.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sucked. And it wasn't because of me.
Yeah, that's half true.
It was a bad idea, executed worse.
You mean even if I had done it straight, it would have been better than what I did?
Yes.
All right. Theranose, let's talk about it. What's our version of that?
Are you
And is it already
kidding me?
Gumball? What? What do you mean?
Theranose?
You said Theranose, let's talk about it. Let's not. It's old. Sure, there's that like movie coming out or whatever, but who cares?
Who Caranos?
No.
Nice.
Don't give him that.
I just think that we need HeadGum needs a Theranos because
Meaning
like
what?
What does that mean?
because when I tell people, oh, like I work in podcasting, they're like, oh, like how so? And I'm like, I kind of work at this podcast network called HeadGum. Nobody fucking knows what I'm talking about.
Just so you have a podcast.
No, that's not interesting.
It's the same thing.
What's
And
I'm a
Individual
you do.
comedian who
controversy.
hosts a podcast. That's all you have to say. I'm a comedian who hosts a podcast.
No, because then they're like, oh, be funny.
And then
I
say
hang out with
no.
a
Then
lot
don't
of
say
PR
you're a
guys.
comedian then.
Okay, I say I work in podcasting.
Great.
Usually people don't have follow-ups, but when they do, they don't know where HeadGum is or what it is.
And
I'm
you
saying that
think-
we need a controversy. We need a controversy.
Okay.
For the record, I don't know what Theranose is. So I mean, I'm
Theranos
completely...
was a fraudulent blood testing startup. Basically, Elizabeth Holmes, founder, a CEO, said that she could revolutionize medicine with at-home blood testing, and she didn't have any technology to back it up.
nice. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
And so what can we overpromise and underdeliver is what I'm saying, because we already have a bunch of VC interests.
Yeah.
And is Gumball already fraudulent, is I guess my question to Amir.
No,
the founder.
it's not.
No.
It's an active, thriving marketplace that's working.
All right. I'm just saying you don't see us on the fucking front page of the New York Times when Theranos has been the subject of much malice.
Do you see any podcasts on the front page of the New York Times?
I don't, but I do see podcaster Amir Blumenfeld occasionally in the New York Times. Thank you very
Do
True.
not
much.
bring it
Yeah.
up. Stabbing. Do not
Yeah.
bring it up, please, for the love of God.
Yeah, my man was
Yeah,
early in the
I had
article.
a-
Correct.
I
me
was
if
the
I'm
lead
wrong.
of a
he was
pretty
the lead of a pretty
print
interesting
edition.
piece.
An op-ed
An
about
op-ed of yeah. They
Op-ed.
said these exact
Of-
words on 3 different podcasts.
That's right. I'm going to keep that
Basically,
flame
I
alive. Proud of my
joked
buddy.
about purchasing
This is all
Rapid
mid-dab for
tests.
our audio listeners. He is
Say-
dabbing as he
Yeah.
says this.
as a Secret Santa gift, and I guess that sparked interest in the eyes of the journalists at the
Not really.
Times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not interesting.
I think technically this podcast is a scam. So I think maybe let's work to make it big, right?
Go on.
And then there we have it.
That was slanderous, thoughtless. It's gonna leave me jobless if Amir really takes it with any
This is
gravity.
a wrap.
I don't like.
Slanderous,
It's
thoughtless.
thoughtless. It's gonna leave me
Leave
jobless.
My boss
Hobbling.
has me heartless. Now I feel carless.
Through the cobble streets.
Your body scarless. You think I'm harmless.
In the cobble streets, and you didn't come up with a rhyme. A freak in the sheets and a nightmare with cheeks. A joy.
Yikes, dude.
Mamba
what a weird
in
man. What a weird
your
man
girl.
sometimes.
You ruined it.
I ruined it?
Yeah.
This sucks. This fucking blows. Doing
That's
this
another
show
way
with
that you
guys
know
poison.
someone doesn't have something to say when they just yell it. This sucks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying I was slanderous and
Thoughtless,
shotless.
gonna leave me jobless.
Right. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are like, how does this show? How am I listening to this?
Because I have jaundice.
Could use some work.
Really?
Yeah. Jaundice and jobless.
That was slanderous, thoughtless, and it's going to leave me jobless. Call me Homer Simpson because I think I have jaundice.
It's pretty good, actually.
That's pretty good.
I don't think it's good.
Everybody's going to be like...
I think Geoff likes the word jaundice too much. So it's a kind of a cop-out.
That's a grudge.
We're like a minute away from him telling us about his friend named Jaundice.
Nice.
No, seriously. Jaundice worked at a local supermarket.
That's good. That sounds like Geoff. That's really good.
I hate this.
Yeah, he says that a lot.
It's not my fault. Pull the string. He just pulled the string from his back. There's your Theranose,
that's not
the
how
Geoff
I
doll.
feel.
The talking Geoff doll that has 7 quotes that we've heard him say.
That's good. You pulled the string.
It's not my fault. I hate this. What's that?
You guys have no idea how much work I put into this shit.
And then one time you pull the string and it just goes,
Apka ba pasal.
Every other time it's just...
Apka ba pasal.
They don't do that anymore. The pull the string, let go, say thing. I wonder if it's dangerous or kids were choking on it or some shit. I mean... Where are we as a society where you can't have simple toys anymore because we're afraid that one kid will take it the wrong way?
Speak on it, AB. I'm with you.
It's like, what? What next? You can't have puzzles because a baby once chewed on it and got it caught in his throat. Like,
we got soft. Soft.
So, some guy tries to blow up a plane with a shoe unsuccessfully, and we have to take him off. Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
oh, really.
Take them off through security.
It's good to be
theater.
soft.
When I was a kid, my parents used to feed me puzzle pieces. Me and my sister would have to put down 500.
That's abuse. That's
I had a
physical
Paula
and emotional
Abdul puzzle
abuse.
that we had to eat in a weekend once.
That's right. You shit
That's
it out.
incredibly
that was the 90s.
Abusive.
That was the 90s.
No, it wasn't. That wasn't happening in the 90s.
It was a great
born
poster.
in the 90s.
It was a great poster puzzle.
I stepped on Legos daily in 2003, says Marika.
And now,
On
like, you
purpose,
can't
or
even. Yeah.
That's a great pop punk band name.
Step on a Lego.
In 2003.
Yeah. It sounds like a pop punk song where it's I stepped on a Lego in parentheses in 2003.
Yeah. Like a Fall Out Boy. So true.
Yeah. Nice.
Thanks for the rewrite, Geoff.
Thanks. Yeah. This show used to be fun when we were all friends.
How's
Geoff,
traffic, by the way?
What are you most looking
show?
forward to? What do you have your faith in right now?
Answer both of those questions at the same time.
Not possible. There's traffic, but it's all public transportation. So, that doesn't affect me. Obviously, that was a bad question to ask somebody who lives in New York. And then the other one, what am I looking forward to?
And then traffic listenership to the podcast.
Oh, it's going
he doesn't
through the
know.
fucking roof.
He doesn't do that stuff.
He doesn't have access.
It's a direct correlative relationship with my LDL cholesterol. So let's just say it's through the fucking roof.
Sorry,
Marika and Amir, for asking Geoff a question.
No, it's okay. But I am curious what he's looking forward to.
I'm looking forward to, on a daily basis, I look forward to the end of the day so I can just sleep and get it over with. My dreamland is the only place that I tend to be accepted.
I feel you've been hanging out with people daily, so I don't say that, right?
I started an LLC and they're on the payroll.
Are you liking New York still? Like, do you think that this trial has gone well? Do you think that, hey, if I can make it through a Omicron winter, that it'll only get better from here? Or did it sort of sour you on the idea? When are you coming back?
I love it, but I'm never happy, right? So it's like I'm here and I want to be in LA, and then as soon as I go back to LA, I'm gonna want to come back to New York. Do you know what I mean? Like it's an eternal what if, right? So it's not really like to find longing in New York was sort of a travesty. What I wanted was to find my place here, and it still isn't enough, and it never will be. So
you found your place.
And it's being bicoastal. Or at the very least, tri-coastal.
What's the third coast?
It's the want of trying. So it's basically, to be tri-coastal is to try to be bicoastal.
So you're saying LA, New York, and the want of trying are the 3 places you live?
Yeah. And I'm going to set up my main residence will be in the third one just for tax purposes. Haven.
You're going to pay your taxes to want of trying.
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck with that.
which basically means I'm not going to file taxes, but I'm going
Right.
to want to try to.
Okay.
Where have you not gone in the city?
That I
Like
want to.
You visited the Upper West Side for the first time. You loved it. People on YouTube were like, keep Geoff away. We don't want him here. But
Yeah.
where else do you want to go now?
Glad you asked. I want to go to Red Hook. I've never been there. But other than that, I've kind of been around. Or at least have been to different neighborhoods in previous visits. I'm pretty much set.
Have you been anywhere in Queens?
Long Island City.
So no, not at all. Not even Astoria.
Oh, I do want.
Damn,
Epic.
kill shot.
I do want to
gone
go
to
to
Flushing.
Arthur Avenue.
Where is that?
I don't care.
Mm.
No, I don't know. Plugs.
All right.
No. Continue. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna ask other places in Manhattan. Have you been to the Upper East Side?
I've been there. It sucks.
Yeah.
So you love the Upper West Side and hated the Upper East Side?
Washington Heights, Harlem.
Washington Heights is fine.
And
Harlem
he really
is
wants to check
cool.
out Arthur Avenue.
Mhm.
And he doesn't know where that is.
And he
I want
doesn't
to buy
care.
2 pounds of sturgeon for a bit that I want to do in the next 2 weeks on this show.
Okay.
So that's
Sure.
a teaser for y'all.
Yeah. Fish is coming. We don't know when.
Next t-shirt.
Strap on your seatbelt, Dr. Duncanstein, because you are about to be blown away. I'm
What was
gonna
that?
fucking hang myself with a nerd's rope for that.
The nerds. Oh boy.
आप कब वापस आ रहे?
Yeah.
Plugs.
Mhm.
Billy Scafuri, what are you working on? What do you want to point the people to? The floor is yours. I'll go.
Probably going to keep everything that I'm working on to myself for now. I'll just say you can follow Billy Scafuri. That's my name on Instagram and Twitter. And I think that's all for now. And also check out Buckets. I'm going to say it one more time because just another stupid sound effect came flying in.
Yeah, interrupted
check-
him.
Yeah, and now I assume another one will. So I have to be calculated when I say the next sentence I say. Also listen to Buckets and No Joke on the on HeadGum. Shit, I stumbled because of fucking Geoff just lurking. Just lurking.
Blumenfeld? And don't
Yes,
say Hennessy
indeed.
because you don't drink.
Yeah, I wasn't going to.
But say aperitif or digestive.
Hey,
Like-
be drinking Henny.
Yeah, just an afternoon liqueur.
Henny.
Shout out to Buckets and No Joke Pod indeed. And then the If I Were You podcast that I'm on has a YouTube channel now. We're doing simulcast, so you can watch it as well as listen to it in an audio video fashion. So check that out as well.
Marika, do you want to add to shit that nobody gives a fuck about?
Yeah, I definitely do.
God. What the hell is your problem? What is wrong with you?
Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Letterboxd at Marika Elon. Also, there is a Keeping Records YouTube channel where we're also doing video podcasts. Caleb here and Shelby Wolstein in video. It's great. Check it out. And there's a new HeadGum podcast, Enemies, hosted by Lisa Traeger. That will be, the first episode will be out when this comes out. So listen to that. And links to all these things are probably in the description of the video.
That's a hell of a plug. Good job, Marika. You're just
Thank you.
rock solid.
Thanks so much.
A professional.
Also listen to
Wrangling
Buckets
a
and No
child.
Joke and
Yeah.
If I Were You.
Thank you, Marika, once again.
Thank you, Marika. Namaste.
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 Geoff?
You know, it's interesting because sometimes we have, bigger guests on this show or on Review. And I think a pretty baller ass thing that they tend to do is they don't even plug their shit because they're set. They
Yeah.
plug the host's shit. So I'm going to say follow at Marika Elon. I'm going to say follow at Billy Scafuri, at Amir, at Blumenfeld on Twitter, because I'm sort of a big fucking deal and I'm set in those regards. So there's my celebrity move. And it's pretty awesome. I think everybody got goosebumps.
Yeah, something.
It's awesome.
That was a HeadGum original.